So once I got switched over to the postpartum rooms, about like an hour after, I think is when they took the catheter out. I was in there. They were still monitoring me. Like I was saying, I was in the postpartum rooms. About an hour after when they took the catheter out, everything is when the magnesium really started wearing off, and my eyesight was getting better. I was about ready to pee as well. They wanted for me to let them know when I had to pee so that they can help me. Like the first, I think 2 to 3 times you had to tell them about, and then after that you were good to go. Yes, I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I was literally about to discharge myself. That's how over it I was. I'm not kidding. I literally had the papers and I was going to sign them to be discharged, but I was like, no, let me not. So me and my husband were in there for a day before they induced a labor, and then we were in there for pretty much 7 days, pretty much a week for myself being monitored. My blood pressure just was so hard to control. I had been like monitored like every couple hours. It was just really driving me crazy. My anxiety was through the roof. I just wanted to get back to myself, and it takes time. My son's still being in the NICU. Thank God the NICU was literally like down the hallway, so when I started to be able to walk, I was walking to the NICU, seeing him for his feedings and things like that, and started pumping and bringing him the breast milk. And now I started getting them stocked up on breast milk, so he didn't need the formula anymore. I was able to eat now, so I was happy about that. I was starving, but weird enough that once the food came, like I was trying to take it slow because my appetite was just different now. So yeah, for like a whole week, I was being monitored. Then they finally discharged me, even though my blood pressure wasn't fully under control, but they had me on blood pressure medication, so they wanted to see me like within a couple of days after discharging me to go to the OB to make sure that everything's good to stay being monitored. Also, they had me monitor at home as well, but me being still in the hospital for my son, they had to stay in a sleepover room where I'm no longer a patient, but he is. So we stayed for a whole nother week in the hospital. So 1 week for myself, 2 weeks, he was in the NICU. So total of 2 weeks for us staying in the hospital, all in all. And that was just, we were ready to go. For the first poop, okay, I know everybody gets scared of that. After birth, I was scared of that, but they gave me stool softener, and plus the pills that they shoved up my butt. It kind of just like came out. Like I didn't push anything you shouldn't push. It just came out, so it wasn't that bad. Peeing though burns with stitches.